One of the challenges we've had in the program, the Master of Rehab Counselling, which is an online program, is to really engage students in reflective practice, getting them to really reflect on their experiences, perceptions, and adequately document those as part of their learning, but also in preparation for reflexive practice as a practicing rehab counsellor. And that's been challenging. We have attempted to do this through things like discussion boards, written academic assessment items and things like that, but it had continued to be an ongoing problem in really encouraging that reflection. It was timely that Griffith took on the Pebblepad contract, and we were able to really utilise the Pebblepad resource for students who were needing to reflect on the exercise of meeting with an industry mentor, and that enabled us to produce a guided reflective reflection template that students could work through, both in preparation for the meeting with the mentor, but also largely to document their experience and that learning that was gained through the experience of the meeting. It has really been a rewarding experience for students in being able to use a new dynamic medium for documenting their reflection, and also for the academic staff to be able to read, work through and provide feedback on that reflection for students. Students have really engaged with the Pebblepad medium and have stated they've really enjoyed working through the guided reflection that was developed for them. It's also meant that students have been able to share their reflection with other students, and in doing so, it's meant that students have had greater learning opportunities in terms of not only learning from the context in which they met with their industry mentor, but learning from other students who have visited varied contexts for rehab counselling work. So they've really been able to learn from a much broader range of rehab counselling settings than the one in which they predominantly focused for that particular assessment item. So the sharing of Pebble resources has been a huge benefit. It's also for us as the academic staff in the program been great that students can develop an asset store and really add to a suite of assets throughout the program and contribute to an e-portfolio that they can use in competitiveness for employment at the end of their program. I would certainly seek some advice with the selling of Pebblepad to students. One of the things we found was really necessary was to adequately discuss the benefits of Pebblepad for students, so they really knew this was something that was of benefit to them in the longer term and not just another fad in online teaching. So students needed some support with understanding Pebblepad, accessing it, and having that support from the Learning at Griffith team was really useful in the early days, and also support with developing the workbooks and guided reflection templates was really helpful as well. So I would recommend that you seek out that support and seek out adequate resources for marketing Pebblepad to students.